Hi sunshines! Join me in these next 45 minutes as we do some relaxing and grounding yoga flow here on TikTok Live. It is May 1st. Happy May 1st, everybody. And it is 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. We're here every day on TikTok Live at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time for live relaxing and grounding yoga. And we will be getting into some oracle card reading, and also I have a little Tibetan sound bath planned to ground us and relax us. So this yoga flow is great for all levels, whether you're a beginner or you're more advanced. It's going to be super chill. We will be stretching for splits today, but you are always welcome to skip those if you want. And just listen to your body. Give yourself what you need today. Whether it's just sitting here and watching, or you can lie down and relax on the ground, or flow with me. So we will be doing a short guided meditation and intention setting before we get into the yoga. And this is how we start all of our yoga flows here on TikTok Live. And as a reminder, all of these flows do get recorded and posted to our YouTube channel as well as to our community on our website, Sunshine Community, for an ad-free watching experience. And you can find all the links in our bio to that. So thanks again for joining. I'm Ashlee Sunshine. It's an honor and a blessing to be here with you all. And I'm so excited to get into some stretching with you. So if you're going to be joining us, find a nice comfortable spot that you can stretch out, get comfy, wear some comfy clothes. I'm in my 100% cashmere leggings today, which just make me feel so luxurious. I love them so much. They're so soft. And yes, plans for the natural fabric eco fashion line that I am developing in these next few months. We're going to start making some moves. I'm so excited. I'm going to be checking out some fabric at the end of May going into June, and then we'll get into the design. I'm so excited. And so let's get into some yoga. Enough about that. Grab some water. Remember to stay hydrated, loves. And if you can, put some lemon or some sea salt in there to help with electrolytes and minerals. And let's get started. So we're going to get started in a nice, comfortable seated position in lotus pose. This is called lotus. Nice, easy crisscross. Or you can sit on the couch or the bed or lay down. That's fine too. You can bring your hands into a comfortable mudra, or just on your lap, palm facing down or up into receiving or grounding. Or a mudra. This is Gyan mudra. I'm sure you see all the yogis doing this one. I really like this one. I learned this one from the Tibetan Buddhist monks in Nepal. It's very grounding and balancing. So we're going to sit with a nice straight spine and go ahead and drop those shoulders down and away from the ears. And as we do that, just feel the stress and tension melting off of your body and your upper shoulders and neck area. We're going to start with a super easy, simple breath work that we always start with. And we're just going to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And as we breathe in through the nose, imagine inhaling fresh oxygen, fresh life and love into the body. And as we exhale, releasing any tension, worries, anxieties, stresses with the breath. Okay, we're going to do it 3 times together. Let's begin. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. We're going to do that 2 more times. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And last time, deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And now returning the breath to normal breathing. I'd love to invite you to set an intention for your day, for your week, your weekend, whatever you're feeling called to. It can just be for this moment. It can be for yourself or for somebody else. whatever you're feeling called to, whatever you're wanting to invite into your energy, into your space, into your day, into your life. I would like to invite more peace and grounding and beauty and love and compassion into not only my life, but everyone in the world, everyone on this live, everyone that is suffering. All right, everybody, let's get started with some stretching. Okay, we're gonna start in this nice, comfortable, easy seated position, and we start. This flow is pretty much the same we do every day. It is my favorite flow to do. These are a curated collection of my favorite yoga flows. So we're gonna start with a easy seated spinal flex. So we're just gonna inhale as we come forward, exhale as we come back. Hands can be on the ankles or the knees. And as we breathe and move, I invite you to tune into yourself and notice any thoughts, emotions that may arise for you, and just let them come and go without judgment. This is going to be really great for your spine, awakening the body. It's nice and gentle, so it's great for any time of the day, whether it be the morning or the evening before bed. And let's go ahead and flip those legs. We're going to balance out our left and right hemispheres, left and right sides of our body, divine masculine and divine feminine, for ultimate balance. Inhaling as we come forward, exhaling as we come back. And back. And flowing at your own pace, breath to movement. You can move as fast or as slow as you'd like. This is all about your experience and giving yourself what you need in this moment. So really just tuning into that energy. And coming back to center, we're going to flip those legs again. And now this time we're going to move into some circles, seated hip circles. Inhaling as we come forward, exhaling as we come back and around. Placing the hands either on the knees or the ankles. I'm channeling the energy of slowing down today. If that speaks to you, that is what I'm downloading from my highest self and my wisdom and my intuition. Slowing down and surrendering. And let's go ahead and flip those legs again. And now we're going to rotate the other direction. So nice big circles, inhaling as we come forward, exhaling as we come back. Hi, everybody. Thanks for being here today. Wishing you a day full of good vibes, love, and peace. And grounding wherever you are, whatever you're going through, know that you are not alone. And there's always probably someone suffering at a deeper level than you might be experiencing right now. That's what helps me get out of my suffering. I just start thinking about all the horrible things that could be happening in the world, and then my suffering doesn't seem so extreme anymore. Right? It can always be worse. Okay, we're going to come onto our hands and our knees, opening those knees nice and wide, sitting back in the heels as we reach our hands forward, dropping down, bringing our forehead towards the ground, but you can keep the head slightly lifted if that feels good for you. Let's take a deep breath here, in through the nose, out through the mouth or the nose. As we extend our tailbone back, reach the arms forward. lengthening through the spine. And on your next breath, we're going to shift forward onto our heart center. We're going to bring the hands up into prayer and the hips come up as well. This is heart melting pose. And just breathe here as best as you can. It can be a little constricting. Dropping the hands down, we're going to come up into tabletop position. As we move through some cat-cow flows, inhale for cow as we gaze up, drop the belly down towards the ground. Exhale for cat, pull the belly into the spine, tuck the chin into the chest. Inhale for cow, exhale for cat. Inhale for cow, exhale for cat, moving at your own pace. As we wake up the spine, be gentle with yourself. Don't hurt yourself. If it ever becomes pinching or painful, that is a sign to stop. And last time, coming back to tabletop, and now big circles to the right. Inhaling as we come up and around. Exhaling as we come down and up. Or just move at your own breath to movement. If what I'm saying doesn't speak to you in your body, do whatever feels good for you. I'm simply a guide, but my experience might be different than yours. So just remember that. How I perceive the world may not be how you perceive the world, and that's okay. We're allowed to perceive the world differently and still be friends. And still love each other. And let's rotate the other direction now. Coming back to tabletop, and now we're gonna do big circles front to back, starting going to the right. Inhaling and exhaling at your own pace and what feels good for you. And rotate the other direction. Coming back to tabletop. Inhale, reach the right arm up, gaze up. Exhale as we bring this arm through the space between our body, coming to rest on our shoulder for thread the needle. This is a really good shoulder and neck stretch. Take a deep breath wherever you are. And exhale. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale for tabletop. Inhale, reach the left arm up, gaze up. Exhale, bring this hand through the space between your arm and your body, coming to rest on your left shoulder. Take a deep breath. And exhale. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Exhale for tabletop. We're going to flip our back toes so they're facing the ground. Take a deep breath in. Exhale for downward facing dog. Send those hips up, pressing through all 10 fingers, both palms pedaling out the legs, left and right, left and right. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Coming to the top of a push-up position, we're gonna engage our abs and tuck our tailbone. Squeeze those thighs, lift the kneecaps. Inhale as we shift forward. Exhale, drop all the way down to the ground. Inhale, coming into cobra or seal pose. Wherever you are, take a deep breath. Coming up into tabletop, we're gonna flip those toes again. Take a deep breath. On the exhale, send those hips up, downward dog. Inhale, reach the right leg high. Open it up to the right, to the left. Exhale, bring this right foot through, coming into a lunge. Keep the back knee lifted to start. And take a deep breath wherever you are. Dropping that back knee down and flip those back toes so they're facing the ground, coming into a low lunge, and take another deep breath. We're gonna bring our weight into our left knee as we kick this right foot out. Flex the right foot towards the face and take a deep breath. Inhaling and exhale as we drop the chest over the leg. You can bend this knee as much as you need. As we recommit to this bend in the front knee, we're gonna bring our right arm up and back to grab our left foot behind us as we lunge forward. Pull this leg behind and take a deep breath. Gently release that back leg. And we're coming back into a lunge, so you can stay here, or if you want to slide into the splits, this is a good time to do that. We'll be here for a little bit, so try to hold it wherever you are. I am so determined to get these splits by the end of the year. Body's feeling a little tight today. Gently, if you're in the splits, we're gonna gently just drop down onto our right hip as we come into pigeon pose. If you're in a lunge, meet me in pigeon. We're gonna square our hips towards the front. Right knee to right wrist. Inhale as we lift the chest. Checking to make sure that the left toes, ankle, and knee are in one line. On your next exhale, dropping down into sleeping pigeon. So coming down onto the elbows. Hi everyone. How are you feeling today? Sending love. Inhale, lift the chest up. Flip those toes so they're facing the ground. And coming into three-legged dog, lift that right leg up, shake it out. Downward dog. Take a deep breath. In through the nose. Out through the mouth or the nose. Inhale, left leg high. Open it up to the left, to the right. Exhale as we bring this left foot through, coming into a lunge. Keep that back knee lifted to start. And deep breathing. Dropping that back knee down, we're going to come into a low lunge and flip those back toes so they're facing the ground. Continuing that nice long deep breathing. Hi everybody, thanks for being here. Welcome to our live yoga. We're here every day at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time for relaxing and grounding yoga. Stick around. We will be doing a oracle card reading and a sound bath later. As we bring our weight into our right knee, kick this left foot out, extending the left foot towards the face. Take a deep breath, inhale. And exhale as we drop the chest over the leg. As we recommit to that bend in the front knee, we're gonna bring this left arm up and grab the right foot behind as we pull it towards us and lunge forward. Nice long deep breathing here. And gently release that back leg. So we're gonna come back into a lunge, and your option to stay here, or if you wanna slide into the splits, we will go there. And we'll be here for about 30 seconds, so try to hold it wherever you are. Just breathe. Just a little bit longer. And we're gonna, if you're in the splits, we're just gonna gently fall out to our left. If you're in the lunge, then meet us in pigeon. We're gonna bring our left knee to our left wrist, squaring our hips towards the front. Checking to the right foot here in the back to make sure that the toes, ankle, and knee are in one line. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale as we drop down into sleeping pigeon, coming onto the elbows. This is a deep hip opener, so let any emotions rise that need to come up so they can be released. Oh my gosh. Inhale, lift the chest up. Flip the toes so they're facing the ground and reach that left leg high. Exhale, downward dog. Pedaling out the legs left and right. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Gazing at your hands, walking the feet to meet the hands. We're gonna open up the legs about hip width distance apart, and we're gonna drop down into a yogi squat, or also known as frog pose. So we're gonna open up those knees nice and wide, and you can bring your hands here to the ground as we rotate side to side, or you can bring them into a prayer position. This is another great deep hip opener, and stretching our inner thighs and our groin. And we're gonna do a little side squat workout to get our glutes activated. So we're gonna bring our weight into our left knee, and we're gonna kick this right foot out. Flex the right foot towards the face. For a little foot and ankle yoga here, we're just gonna flex and point the feet several times. Coming back to a flex, and now we're gonna shift our weight into the right leg here. So we're gonna kick out this left leg to the side, and we're just gonna continue that pointing and flexing on the left. A few more times. Bringing this right foot back, left foot back to a flex. And we're gonna rotate side to side now, like this, just in a gentle side squat workout, and moving at your own pace. We'll be here for about 30 seconds. So you can do it. It's not too challenging. Just a few more times. You can do it. Keep moving, finding your own flow, moving at your own breath to movement. All right, last time. And now we're gonna straighten the legs, come to standing. Open up those legs nice and wide. As we drop the head down, and you can grab your ankles, pull into yourself, or just keep the hands on the ground. Take a deep breath wherever you are. And exhale. As we bring the legs slightly more in, we're gonna drop back down into a yogi squat or frog pose, and we're gonna make our way down to a comfortable seated position, coming into butterfly. So we're gonna open up those legs nice and wide. Bring the soles of the feet together to touch. And this is a great time for some foot massage if you want to give your feet some love. Pressing the thumbs into the soles. Inhale as we lift the chest up. Exhale, dropping the chest over the legs. Inhale, lift the chest up. And now we're gonna open up those legs nice and wide. And we're gonna flex the feet towards the face to start. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, reach over to the right for your foot. And breathe. Inhale, reach up and to the left. Inhale, reach up, and now we're gonna drop down to the center. So as far as you can go down to the center, if you can rest on your elbows or your hands, we can rotate side to side. You can point your feet. Just move around here. Inhale, rise up, and we're gonna close those legs. Coming onto our hands and our knees, we're gonna drop down onto our elbows for frog pose. So open those legs nice and wide, dropping the hips down. Nice long deep breathing here. Hi, everyone. Coming up onto the hands, let's close those knees. And we are gonna come into another seal pose or cobra on the belly. If you wanna try a little stretch to release any tension in the lower back area. I like this one. So we're in seal pose, and then we're just going to rotate left to right. Left to right. And it releases tension in the lower back. Coming onto the hands and knees, we're gonna come to sit on our booties, and we're gonna close those legs, coming into a comfortable seated position, and we're gonna do a little arm stretching. So we're just gonna bring the right arm across the body, pulling it with the left hand. Take a deep breath. Exhale, switch. Left arm across the body, pulling with the right hand. And take a deep breath. Release. And now the right elbow is on top, left hand on right elbow, pulling back behind the body. Take a deep breath. And switch. Right hand on left elbow, pulling down the back. Take a deep breath. And relax. Okay, we just have a couple more stretches, and then we're gonna get into the oracle card reading and the sound bath. So this one's called cow facing pose. So the left leg is underneath, right leg on top, and we're gonna stack these knees in one line. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale as we drop the chest over the legs to compress everything here for a deeper stretch. Just hover down over the legs if you can. You do not need to look exactly like me if you don't. It's okay. Everyone's on their own journey, and you're exactly where you need to be. So just be grateful for your journey. Wherever you are, it's okay. Surrender, surrender, surrender. Inhale, lift the chest up, and we're going to switch the legs now. Right leg underneath, left leg on top. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, drop the legs. Drop the chest over the legs. Oh my gosh, your guys' comments are so distracting. Some of them. Inhale, lift the chest up. And we're going to switch those legs again. So the left leg is going to be underneath. We're going to do a seated spinal twist. The right foot's going to be on top here. And we're going to place it to the outside of the left knee. We're going to bring our right hand to rest behind us. Inhale, lift this left arm up. Exhale, twist to the right. And we're going to bring our left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Hand can be straight or in a mudra. Inhale to find length. Exhale, twist to the right. Gently unwind, and we're going to switch to the other side. So the right knee is going to be underneath. Left foot's going to be on top. Outside of the right knee. We're going to plant this left hand behind us. Reach the right arm up as we inhale. Exhale, twist to the left to bring the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Keep the arm and hand straight, or we can Gyan Mudra. Inhale to find length. Exhale, twist to the left. Gently unwind. Okay, our last stretch, everybody. We're going to be doing a seated forward fold. So kick the feet out in front, flex the feet towards the face. Inhale as we reach the arms up. Exhale, reach for your feet. Option to peace finger your big toes and press the thumbs into the big toenails to activate those acupressure points and meridian lines, activating and connecting to the brain. Inhale to find length through the spine. Exhale as we pull into ourself. Reach for your feet. Reach, reach, reach. Try to get your head to touch your toes. Just another breath here. You can do it. And point the feet now and reach for your toes. Try to reach all the way for your feet. Try to get your head to touch your toes. Gently relax. Okay, relax away from your feet. And option to come into a shavasana, which is also known as corpse pose. So lying down on the ground for the remainder of our session for the oracle card reading and for the sound bath. I'm gonna be in an easy pose. You can also just sit like me or lie down. Wherever you are is great. So we do have the Kuan Yin oracle deck today. And she is a Buddhist goddess. So this message is going to be inspired for everyone that's on this live today. And let's see what, oh, she is there. This one just fell out. So this one is for everybody that's on this live. If it speaks to you, great. If not, then that's fine too. This one's called The Threshold. Ooh, lucky number 39 today. I'll read a little bit about it. All right. At the threshold you stand. Before you lies a way of being that is beyond fear. It is a sacred passing through a karmic veil into a new life of empowerment, peace, spiritual service to humanity, and joy in your own soul. Congratulations! You are embarking on a phase of deepest soul liberation into freedom of love that triumphs over fear. It has been quite a journey. Many, many lifetimes and much inner work has been required for you to be able to perceive the light of the divine even underneath the density of fear. You are fast approaching the karmic threshold, where you can shift from fear-based to love-based embodiment. This is a sacred and important time where it is wise to surround yourself with those that are able to support you in this love-based reality. In the near future, you will be able to sustain your vibration even amongst beings that are based in fear, and then you will be of even greater service to life, love, and divine power on this planet. Isn't that beautiful? All right, everybody. We're going to get into the sound bath now. We'll just probably do like 5 minutes. So as always, we have my favorite bowl here. This is the root chakra Tibetan singing bowl. I love this one. It's probably one of my favorites. And then we have the sacral chakra, sexual energy center, second chakra. And we're gonna do love, 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 love. Feeling called to love. This is the heart chakra bowl for our heart energy center. All right, these are the 3 bowls we're using today. So relax, find somewhere that you can chill out and lie down or sit and just let the healing vibrations of the bowls fill you up and work their magic. is such a blessing and an honor to be here with you all. As a reminder, all of these lives do get recorded and posted to our YouTube channel as well as to our Sunshine Community subscription for an ad-free watching experience on our website. You can find all the links to those in our bio. And I look forward to seeing you next time. We'll be back tomorrow, 1:30 p.m. Pacific time every day on TikTok Live. So wishing you a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you for sharing your energy, your likes, your love, your comments, your gifts, your donations, your subscriptions are all so appreciated and help make these lives possible. All right, everybody. Hi, Nelson. I see you in there. That's okay. I love to see you. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you all next time. Bye.